You must design the life you want to live. Decide what you need from this event and don't leave without it. It's time to do what you were born to do. Stop dreaming about your dreams and start living them this year. How much do you really want to earn? Overcome your fears and increase your income. How much do you want to save? Don't begin the year until you finish it on paper. What kind of relationship do you really want to attract? How much debt do you really want to pay off? How would you like to become more effective and profitable with your time? What are your dreams? What do you really, really, really want in the next 12 months? The time is now. Hello, everybody. Hello. Coach Bell here, founder of BornCEO Leadership Academy, best-selling author of the book Born to Rule, Awaken the Born CEO Within You, and creator of the Network Marketing Bootcamp. And so welcome, everybody. Today is going to be a phenomenal day. I know many of you are here in different seasons in your journey. Some of you are here and you're here because you're just getting started in network marketing, or you're thinking about even getting started in network marketing. And congratulations to you for getting access to the right mindset, the right coaching from day one, from the beginning, to go from 0 to 500 to 1,000 a month or more. That's what I'm going to be sharing, how I went from 0 to 500 to 1,000 a month or more, which was kind of my first target. And then I wanted to replace my full-time income. And so I went from that to 500 to 1,000 per week or more part-time. How many want to get into that 5,000 plus per month range, right? Have a full-time income. And then I got sick and tired and decided to turn it on and go all the way, and went from that 500 to 1,000 a week or more range to the 6 figures and beyond range. How many looking forward to the 6 figure and beyond range in your network marketing business? There may be some of you on here who are not in network marketing, but you know that I specialize in helping current and aspiring entrepreneurs, coaches, and network marketers get out of their own way so they can make a greater impact, multiply their impact, and multiply their income. And you know that everything I teach has some universal elements to helping you grow your traditional business, or yourself as a leader, grow your coaching business, or grow your network marketing business that you may want to just add to what you're currently doing. In fact, I believe that no matter what vehicle we choose for financial freedom, you know, my mission in life is to empower, aspire, and empower people to become financially free to do what they were born to do. That's my goal in life. That's my calling, is to help people get free to be who they were born to be, do what they were born to do, and live like they were born to live. And one thing I've learned in my journey, that no matter whether it was investing, whether it was traditional business, whether it was starting a coaching business, whether it was stepping into entrepreneurship, what I learned in my network marketing career gave me the entrepreneurial development that I needed, that I couldn't find in traditional business school, that I couldn't find anywhere else. But it gave me that environment, that business school for entrepreneurs that I was dreaming of. And that's why I recommend, no matter what business someone goes into, that they do at least 12 months of serious part-time growth within a network marketing business. Practice the skills, the mindset, the habits, and allow those skills to take you to new heights in your other endeavors. I've had people with no high school diploma take what they've learned in the network marketing journey and go on to have $250,000 a year job offers and take them. Jobs with no high school diploma, but the skills, the mindset, the habits, the leadership that they developed in network marketing. I've seen people take the skills and the mindset that they learned with me in the journey of network marketing and go start nonprofits or ministries and build successful organizations. I've seen people start companies from scratch. The most amazing story, I got a phone call not too long ago, and one of my students said, I don't know if I'm the first, but do you have anybody before me who's earned 8 figures? One of your students that's earned 8 figures applying the principles that you teach. And I said, I believe you'll be the first, or at least the first to share it with me. And that was an amazing call. My point is, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're building now or that you may build in the future, you can take these principles, the mindset, the skill set, the habits and routines, and you can apply that leadership development and entrepreneurial development to whatever it is that you do. And so welcome to the Network Marketing Bootcamp. We're in for a treat today. I'm going to start with a little bit about my journey into network marketing. And some of you have heard my story. Prior to entering the network marketing profession and even knowing that it existed, you know, I was that student entrepreneur living on that famous ramen noodle diet. I was trying to figure out how to pay for school, pay for student loans. But one thing I knew for sure, even though I had a job, I knew that I didn't want to trade time for money forever. And I knew that entrepreneurship was the way to go. My stepdad, before he passed, said something so impactful. He said, son, if you don't learn how to work smart for yourself and your family, you'll spend the rest of your life working hard for someone else and their family. And how many of us have found that to be true? And so I knew that if I was going to learn how to work smarter instead of just harder, if I was going to learn how to become financially independent, I needed to get around the right mentors, the right coaches, the right people who were already successfully winning in that arena. And so I started looking. I started going to seminars. I became that kid in high school with 5 lockers with snacks and candy for sale. I sold M&Ms, right? But I was willing to do whatever I had to do to become an entrepreneur, to start practicing as early as I could, but also to earn enough income to start paying for seminars, investing in myself. And I learned that if I wanted to grow faster, I needed to invest in myself. I just didn't have the money. And so I learned a long time ago, never say I can't afford it. My dad taught me that. He said, if you really want something, never say I can't afford it. He said, successful people always say, how can I afford it? And I had a 0 bank balance. I didn't even have a bank account at the time as a teenager. So I knew I needed to start making money. That's why I started selling snacks and candy, overcoming my fear of talking to people, overcoming all those concerns we'll talk about. But I still didn't know that the direct sales or network marketing industry even existed. And so I was going to real estate investing seminars. I was looking at infomercials on television. I was trying to get all the information I could, reading books like Multiple Streams of Income, and later on, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, book series, Cash Flow Quadrant, one of my favorites. But along the way, a good friend of mine gave me the best gift ever. And that was when she picked up the phone and asked me to take a look at something she was working on and give her my honest feedback on it. Because one, she thought that I might be a good fit if it made sense to me. But 2, even if it didn't make sense, I could be a referral source for her. At least that's what I was thinking. I'll take a look and see if I can refer people to you, because I was always encouraging my friends, do something for entrepreneurship. They're not teaching us this in school. Do something to become financially independent. They're not teaching us this in school. And so that was my path. That was the growth journey that I started. And she introduced me to network marketing for the first time. And I saw it. I saw the big picture. I came out to a big event and I saw the big picture. I saw the people and I was so inspired. I saw people in droves, masses of people who were part-time, spare time, never had any entrepreneurial experience, earning an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. And they were happy. That's what they wanted. Single moms, single dads, parents, people supplementing their retirement income. I saw people paying off school debt. that extra 500 to 1,000 a month, a bunch of regular everyday people. And I said, wow, how many people can benefit from this environment? And then I saw people who had gone beyond that and people who had matched or replaced their full-time incomes on their jobs, part-time, working part-time hours. And I thought, how in the world are they doing that? Like, what? How are they doing that? And so I started becoming curious. I became a student. And then I saw there were people who had gone from earning a full-time income to earning 6 figures and beyond, 7 figures. I even went on to meet people who earned 8 figures in this industry. And I'm like, wait a minute, you all are getting paid like professional ball players, like professional athletes here, but without having to be an athlete. You know, I have a background in music. I grew up in the performing arts, picked up the trumpet early on. And I'm like, you all are getting paid like highly paid entertainers without doing entertainment. I've got to pay attention to this business model, even if I don't do something much with it myself, because I was focused on my plan with real estate and studying real estate investing and waiting to get that going and put some things in place. But I said, even if I don't do this for myself, the type of mentors that you all have access to in this industry, I want that. The type of coaching, the type of training that's available, and it's not costing tens of thousands of dollars, like some of the seminars that I was attending, where they made money when you buy the seminar, period, whether you succeed or not, that was on you. And I realized some of the seminars I attended existed, they were good value for someone with the right mindset to get a return on investment. But for a lot of people, it was just a seminar to sell the next seminar to sell the next seminar, but there was not much transformation in the process, a lot of amazing information. But I learned along the way that we need more than just the right information. And this is why I teach the way I do. This is why I pour my heart out the way that I do. This is why I've invested multiple 6 figures in my own development, my own coaching, so that I can be a better leader for those coming behind me. And it's because there's 3 I's that we all need to be successful. Number 1, we need the right inspiration. That's the first I, the right inspiration. Because without inspiration, we won't even move toward a goal or a dream. So we need the right level of inspiration. That's the value of events. That's the value of seeing others and being around others on the same journey. But the second I is we do need the right information. Teach me how to do it. Teach me what should I be focused on? What should I be doing? And so many times, so often, we come into something new like this. If you're like me, when I came in, there was so much information, I didn't know how to organize it. So there were people who were amazing teachers and amazing trainers. And every time one of them would speak, I would get a piece here and a piece there and a piece there and a piece there, but none of the dots were connecting for me. Can anybody relate to this? And so I found myself kind of with the idea of the month. If you've ever heard of the idea of the month, that's where you go to a training and you hear a great idea and you go run with that idea. And then you go to another training and you hear a great idea and you run with that great idea. And then every time you're just kind of doing something new, but nothing's connected, nothing's structured. And I needed that structure. It took me, it seems like about 3 years before I got the full structure, before I fully understood it. And that's too long. That's too long. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I was able to retire from corporate America 40 years early at the age of 22 years old back in 2002. Doesn't mean I was rich. It just meant I had a full-time passive income from my network marketing business. But it didn't have to take that long. If somebody could have just taken the full picture for me and break it down in a way that I can understand the full context and apply the right information, so that as I'm learning all the other things, I knew where to put it, where it didn't take me off course or start me all over, but it was all falling together in a simple flow. That's what I needed. And that's what I mean by the right information. Not just what to do, but the right context, the right order to put it into. I'm going to talk to you all about building it like a franchise. What I love about a franchise system is that everything is laid out step by step, word for word, in order, in such a way that from day one, if you're building a franchise, you already know from day one, you're putting a model in place that you can follow, and others can come behind you and follow the exact same model. And now you can franchise yourself, so to speak. That's the word duplication we hear about so often in this industry.